reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up, got too little time, I'm alive.
Oh my God, you couldn't hear me. I said good morning. I was on mute. I am so sorry. No, it was me, Lauren. Good morning. I was telling Danielle, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Can you hear me now? So last night, oh my God, everybody watched Sister Wives last night, right? Did everybody watch Sister Wives? I'm working from home again today. I don't feel like going in the office. I don't. I shampooed my hair, I blow dried it, and I just don't have the energy to go into the office today. So I've been up working since around 5 o'clock. Uh, so I watched Sister Wives this morning. And good morning, Blind. How are you? Good morning. Thank you for the super chat. You got a super chat, super sticker. Good morning, Mims. Good morning, Danielle. Way to go, girl. Way to go. Way to go. A community came together. Good morning, Susan. Wind Whispers, good morning. Hi, Tina. NB, good morning. Doom, good morning. Lil Bad Wolf, how are you? I wanted Doom. I heard Doom saying that I had him hooked on Sister Wives now. So I wanted to know if he watched Sister Wives last night. Kody is a freaking trip. He is a trip. So last night, so we now know that it's May. Uh, Janelle has bought this trailer because she has to be out of her house in 6 weeks. Well, this episode took place across 4 weeks. We know that Meri's mother has passed, and she was a really good woman. So Kody goes and buys this truck from his sister-in-law. It's his deceased brother's truck, so he can haul this trailer for Janelle. So, because if you remember, Christine said last week that his trailer was a wussy truck. I mean, his truck was a wussy truck. So he goes and buys this. Robin is not happy with it. She's got her little snarky remarks, and she's talking about Janelle driving big vehicles, and she has struggles with it. She's just not. I don't like Robin. Never have. So Kody is talking to Janelle. They're going to go take a look at this trailer she bought sight unseen. And I must say, I was truly, truly impressed with this trailer. Indeed, did you watch it? Because if you watched it, you can come up. I would love to hear what you have to say. Or Dom, whoever watched it, if you want to come up, I'm going to drop the link real quick so you can come up and we can talk about it. But so she's got a little sparkly remarks. So as they're doing this, they go and take a look at this trailer. This trailer is gorgeous. Janelle thinks it's big. Kody thinks it's tiny. Good morning, Vixie. Good morning, beautiful. And he doesn't see, himself staying in this trailer. Well, he doesn't stay with her anyway. So, no, you got to show me your face. So, I'm not going to bring you up unless I see your face. Um, oh, that's you, girl. I thought it said no.
No, it's me. I have to join from my phone because I got to go grab the laundry in a minute. I look like crap. Thanks. You're like, show me. Do you want to be scared? I didn't want to scare you.
I thought it said no real quick, and I see it's a small B. So, did you watch the episode last night?
Holy cow, did I watch that? And I watched the week before. I watched the whole season. This whole season is a whole clusterfuck.
Yep.
Holy cow, this man wants to have babies but not do anything for them.
It's
What?
been it's been great. So, what did you think about Kody? You know, when you see the boys, Gabe and what is his name? Gabriel or Gabe and Caleb and Gabe, they're moving the boxes. Kody is saying that we are packing, we are moving. Did you see Kody doing anything?
No, 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 no. And then when he says, "Why would I stay in this camper and be miserable?" That's her. That's her decision. Like,
I
just everything that comes out of his mouth is like, "What? What are you doing?" Christine's setting up a birthday party. You can't even help. Like,
he
wow.
sits there, and you know, when he said last week that everybody needs to start conforming, what? He's like he's running a dictatorship. But you know, so Christine is moving. You know, she wants to do something nice for Isabella. She still
Uh-huh.
hasn't told Truly yet that they're moving to Utah. He is, oh my God. Mm,
Hold it in.
yeah. So, you know, before all of this, you know, the wives are talking about, and Mary, you know, oh my God, Mary.
Mary,
Um,
he tells her to stay. Did he tell her to stay there? Why don't you just stay there and live?
Yes, he told Mary, so you know, her mother's passed, and it's been 4 weeks, and she's at the bed and breakfast. She said that her mother's clothes were still on the bed, and she didn't know. She just left them there. She doesn't know what she's gonna do with the property. You know, sometimes you know she feels like going out, and then sometimes she's just in her house. She lost her mom. Cody's
Uh,
thing was, why don't you just move there? He states that she has burdened him with this bed and breakfast. She's just telling she's talking to her husband.
yes. Now, when his mother-in-law passed away, did he go with his wife to any services, or did he take the ride down there
I
to see his
think he
mother-in-law?
might have, because you remember last week we saw him in a suit talking about the mom. So they probably all went. But you know, as I'm looking at this, I'm looking at his hair, I'm looking at his I guess his little beard, you know, but he's talking about COVID, I mean C-19 protocols.
Yeah.
Who is doing your beard and your hair? Because we know damn well he's not.
Right, but that's why I was thinking, how did he go to his mother-in-law's service if he's so worried about traveling because he might get Robin's kid sick? How about he doesn't go to Robin's house for 2 weeks then and quarantine himself somewhere else in one of those houses? He just
No,
makes no sense at all.
no, he has to because he wants to be with Robin. He wants to be with Robin. So, but you know, when Christine's kids are talking, oh my God, what's her name? Starts with the M. The one that just had the baby.
McKelsey,
McKelty.
yeah.
She and her husband Tony, um, Isabella, they're happy that Christine has finally left, is leaving Kody. Tony said it's a surprise that any man, no man is perfect enough to maintain 4 wives. Nobody, I'm getting the sense that none of these kids like Kody.
Once they got old, it seems like he just likes to make the little babies, take care of them like that. Why? And Robin needed a. I love Christine this season. Like, what is the nanny doing? Christine this season is killing it with the
Yep.
wimpy truck. Everything she's saying, she's killing it. Like, why does she need a nanny? For what reason? That's always his excuse. But yeah, even the boys were mad. Everything's an excuse. He told Ysabel, like, go to school if you want, but I'm not going to see you. But then asked Robin's kids not to go to school.
Yep. And like, okay, so Robin has 5 kids. 2 of them are Cody's. The
Hmm.
other 3 are not his, but
He
he's
adopted them.
closer. Yep. He is.
He did adopt. Yeah,
Yep. He
not
adopted them.
biological.
Yeah. But I mean, biologically,
Right.
he did adopt them because in order for Kody to adopt the kids, they had to be married. So he had to divorce Meri,
Hmm.
which was the only legal wife until Robin. So
Right.
she has 5 kids. 3 of her kids are grown. One is graduating this year as well. You only have 2 little kids at the house. What the hell do you need a nanny for?
Did you see that clip I sent you where she accidentally said that she had a new baby?
Yep,
I
I
sent you
saw
a
the
clip.
clip and
What do you
I
think of
didn't
that?
know if I should play it or not. I haven't. But and then did you see her at the graduation holding the little baby doll?
Yeah, yeah. And then that channel I saw it on, that girl's been playing other stuff, and it looks like she's posting pictures, and it looks like she has like baby weight on her, like she just had a baby in some pictures that are being shown. Like she's showing the conspiracy, but I don't know what to make of it. I don't know. People can slip a tongue too. I don't know what to
Okay,
make of
you
it
have to
yet.
send me that channel so I can go check it out because I
Okay.
definitely want to see. But the whole thing with this is, he's sitting there at the graduation. Well, before then, they go onto the property and they're talking. Meri said that she doesn't know if she wants a trailer slab on her property. Well, there's nothing on the property to freaking begin with. So what
Hmm.
difference does it make? They're going to have to rip it up when they start building anyway. We know they've had the property for 3 years. They still haven't paid it off yet. Janelle wants them to pay this property off. So I think by doing this, she thinks she's forcing their hand to get it done.
Right.
But the trailer is nice. So then they go out, the guys there and they're digging. Everybody goes out and he's still looking at the property where the houses are going to go. Still doesn't know why Kody needs to have his own house. But then he
Yes.
explains that, he's looking at rental. Christine says she wants nothing to do with that property. That's their property. So are they going to buy Christine out?
I saw an article. I think like they sold it to her. She sold it to them for like $10 or something. I forget. Look it up, but they've already posted online what she did with the property. You must look it
Okay.
up. Maybe like she did a sale of like $10, something like that. Like she just gave it to them.
Yep.
You know, for,
That tells you she wants nothing to do with Kody. Now, I don't know about the other sister wives because, she and Janelle are really close. Really close. And for the longest, Christine was the one that was babysitting all the kids because Meri wanted nothing to do with any other kids but her own.
right.
So what I'm sitting there, so then Christine had to, not Christine, Janelle had to tell us what a covert was. Did we know what that was? Hi,
Wait, wait,
Lee. Hi, Jerry. She had to tell us it's this metal pipe they put in the ground. So when the water flows down from the mountain, that it okay.
this whole season has been really, really, really juicy. Other season I haven't been so much into, but
This
this
is a
is like
good season.
yes, it is a good season. They're all like he's icing them all out one by one, and the excuses he makes not to see his children or his wives are like the most ridiculous things I've ever heard him. Why would I be miserable in that house and sleep on a couch? Imagine that. Imagine why me, Kody? Why would I sleep on a couch?
But what I don't understand is that he's complaining about living in a trailer. You don't go to Janelle's house as it is, and it's only going to be Janelle and her daughter that's there. He doesn't go there as it is.
Mm-hmm. But he was complaining about staying at Christine's and sleeping on the couch. And Robin's like, sleep on the couch. You get to spend time with Truly. Why would I
Yep.
sleep on a couch? I have a comfortable bed at your house, Robin.
Not
Like
now
just
did
some of the
you
things he
realize
said.
that everybody but Robin was concerned about Kody not spending time with Isabella.
Everybody but Robin.
Everybody but Robin. Janelle was, even Meri. Robin was just like stoic. She really had nothing to
Oh
say.
yeah.
It's just like she
But then
tries to
when
pretend that she's concerned with the family, but she's not.
well, and she pretends like she doesn't know, but how do you not know when your husband's there every single night when he's supposed to be at other wives' houses other nights? How do you not know that something's going on? Like,
Yep.
if my husband's only supposed to be there 2 nights a week, and all of a sudden he hasn't left my house in 2 years, I know something's up with the other wives. Come on.
Yep. He's Kody is using C19 as an excuse, but before then, he was spending a lot of time at Robin's house. Before then, he was doing it. And Mandy has a question. She said, I don't understand. Well, not a question. She goes, I don't understand how they all agreed to this arrangement for so long. Because this is the religion they believed in. And they believed in the fact that, the more wives you have, it's going to get him into a higher tier of heaven. Kody's concern now, and Robin's concern is Kody's not going to get into heaven because he's lost a wife. What?
I'm gonna lose you because I was walking out. I'm losing you because I'm walking out, so I'm gonna drop down. I'm sorry, I don't want to ruin your stream.
Oh,
But
that's
I
okay,
walk
sweetie.
out.
That's okay. I mean, but that's his, thank you, Elle, for coming up. But that's his excuse. C19 was the biggest excuse for him to be where he wanted to be, because he could have been there with Meri, because Meri lives by herself. He could have been with Janelle, but the boys were there and they were running in and out. He could have been with Christine and the other the other two girls that are at home, with three girls, but he wanted to be with Robin. And I thought it was funny because when they were at the graduation celebration for Isabella, Christine and Robin damn near had the same top on. I don't know. That's what I want to know, because they keep talking about Kody getting into heaven. Okay, Elle, I'm gonna have to remove you. They keep talking about Kody getting into heaven. I'm like, what about them? I just kicked you. It's not letting me. Okay, I'm gonna kick you again. Okay, I kicked you. So he's sitting there not enjoying himself. He's sitting there like he is the biggest badass person there is, where everybody else is having fun. He complained about Janelle buying this trailer sight unseen, but then he jokes that this is her birthday present. And then Janelle went into the confessional and she says, Kody didn't buy this. I bought this. And then, he had to correct himself by saying, it was a joke. No, you weren't joking. If she hadn't corrected you, then you would have let it go. Janelle bought this. No one else bought this trailer but her. She has 2 weeks to get out of her house. 2 weeks. And he hasn't done anything to help. Not packing, not nothing. Well, not that we've seen on camera. Good morning, Michelle. Mandy, I can't stand his hair either. I can't stand his hair. I know I don't like anything about this man. Nothing about this man. And then he says, I don't want to be a negative Nelly. But you're not concerned with this woman having a place to live with her and her daughter. Yeah, he wants them gone, Debbie. He does. He's already said Meri needs to go live at the bed and breakfast. Meri says she's not going anywhere. She started this family. Kody loved her at one time, and she's going to do anything she can to keep this family together. Meri, get out. Kody doesn't want you anymore. He doesn't want anything to do with you. Because if he was that concerned with C19, he would have been at your home with you. You live by yourself. His hair looks like ramen noodles. Hi, Mona. Yes, it's all about Kody. All about Kody. He doesn't feel that he wants them to start respecting him again. How do you respect a man that does nothing but try to dictate your every move? I love the trailer. I love the trailer. And if I wasn't scared of TLC hitting me with a strike, I would play the video of the trailer. But it's a beautiful trailer. He complained about the small kitchen. There's a queen bed in there. There's two bunk beds. There's a bathroom. There's everything in there. But she has no running water. She has no electricity. So you being the husband, you knew this was coming up. You knew she needed to get this trailer on this property. I don't see not one electric pole out there, nothing. They're putting in the culvert for the water. But where is her running water going to be? Where is the electricity coming from? As we saw next week, this is the issue. She's not going to have no electricity. None. No running water. So I'm just like, oh God, he better keep the wives around or there won't be much of a show. I think he's going to try to get another wife. Meri is full of BS. If her catfish was real, she would have been gone. Exactly, Debbie. We said that last week. If that catfish would have worked out, she would have been gone. Been gone. She was pissed when Kody divorced her to marry Robin. That's what she was pissed about. And she always keeps saying she did what was best for the family. No, you were pissed because Kody divorced you to adopt Robin's kids. Because as long as you were the legal wife, you felt you had power over everybody else. That's my opinion of that whole situation. Okay, what else did Debbie say? Why didn't she take the trailer to... See, that's what I wanted to know. But like I said, I think she's forcing his hand. She's forcing them to pay off this property and start building. She also mentioned that Flagstaff has a zoning thing. She has to move the trailer every 120 days. So she's planning on rotating from property to property. And within that time, she should build, but she was looking at building small. What did they call it? A casita, casita, something small, and then they can keep adding to the house. But she's trying to force Kody's hand, but she doesn't see that Kody doesn't care. And at one time, I thought Kody was trying to sell that property. She did offer the divorce. She did, but she didn't want to do that. She didn't. But I think at the time, that's when she was actually talking to that catfish. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It's a squeeze play, Debbie. You're exactly right. It's a squeeze play. Hi, Paranormal. Hi, sweetie. I was in Bobbles the other day and I didn't see you there. How are you doing? I think she offered the divorce around the time. Yep, that's when she was talking to that catfish. That's what I thought. She was talking to that catfish. But then again, let's get back. I see Janelle and the boys were doing all the packing and stuff. And Janelle even said it in her confessional. Then Kody comes behind and goes, Janelle and I are in the middle of packing. We've got 2.5 weeks. He's not doing shit. Thank you. Why should she ask the other wives? Why? They're not living out there. When you start building, they're going to have to dig that slab up anyway. You're absolutely right. Why should she ask them? She definitely don't have to ask Christine because Christine is not going to be there anymore. She wants nothing to do with it. I didn't see you, Paranormal. I'm sorry. It was during the time of that catfish. Exactly. That's what I thought. Yes. So all the wives work except for Robin. Robin used to run um that closet, whatever it was called. But Janelle is a real estate agent. Meri has the bed and breakfast. Christine was working. Robin is the only one. She's got the nanny. She sits on her ass and she does nothing except for give them the money. Yep, she says she's been saving up her money. Is it an ex? Debbie, we have to, because she says she's been scrimping and saving because she's ready to build, and that's her money. Hi, James Jameson. How are you? Regina. That's my aunt's name. Yep, he talked. See, when he told her that she wasn't going to take Truly from him, really? You don't spend no time with Truly, Kody. You just talk for the cameras. That's all he does is talk for the camera. Yep, all the wise work. She's a moocher. Guys, welcome James, Co-Train 25. This is the new community that I've been hanging out in with Jerry and Elle and Joey. Guys, drop their channel links in here for me, please. They are a really, really good group of people. I really enjoy being in their lives. I was in Jerry's live this morning. He's in Australia and he's 15 hours ahead of me. So when he goes live, it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm always up. So I really enjoy being around them, and I just enjoy being over there. It's a whole different community, and I love it. Let's see. So what else? So Christine, here's the question: why didn't Janelle want to move into Christine's house? Christine owns her home. She bought her home. Kody's name is not on that home. That's Christine's home. So, and that's what I want to know, because Christine offered Janelle to move into her home. Let's see. Janelle knows that Robin is the biggest dream of the family, and I bet she doesn't want to contribute to Robin's luxury lifestyle anymore. I'm sure she don't, because she can work outside the home now. She has a nanny. Kody didn't even offer to help with Ysabel's party. They were building the stuff because she wants to travel the world. They were building, like around the world. Kody didn't offer to help with anything. Then he had the nerve to ask if the quiche was gluten free. Hi, my brats. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Paula. He was just sitting there next to, and what was up with Savannah? She looked like she was pissed. He wasn't watching Solomon except for that one time, and he was on a trampoline. He told him to pull up his britches. I didn't know all you guys watch Sister Wives. Elle, if you want to come back up, I can drop the link. Okay. All right. There you go. I see it. Yeah. So we know that they're in May now, and Christine wants to move to Utah. What did she say? September? September. I dropped the link for you, Elle. I'm just like, I love you too, Co-Train. I enjoy being in your lives. I am so serious. I just subscribed to Redzilla this morning. I subscribed to What It Do this morning. So I'm looking forward to to all of you guys' chats. Here's NB. Yes, ma'am.
Hi. So I looked it up. According to the property documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, Christine, 50 years old, sold her section of land located on Flagstaff to Kody and Robin. Kody and Robin, 43 years old, for only $10. The land is valued at $213,420. So
She really wants nothing to do with them.
Yeah, and this is from August 13th. This happened. So she literally like just gave it to them. Take it. I want to be out of here.
So yes, Paula, Kody and Robin started. So Kody has had 5 LLCs, if I'm not mistaken, because we looked that up about 2 years ago. All the LLCs were defunct except for the Sister Wives Closet. And now that website isn't working. But Christine used to be a primary officer on 3 of those LLCs. And now they were all changed to Robin. They were all changed to Robin.
Yeah, he wants to ice the other ones out. Do you think he wants to get a new young wife and have more babies?
I think so too. I think so too.
It wouldn't be hard because of the TV show, because a lot of these women want to be on TV. Now, if it was just Kody in general without TV, I think it would be hard for him to find another wife, because who would want to deal with that?
I would, but I'm waiting, because with Christine gone, he is going to look for another wife.
And he doesn't want Meri there.
Yeah, he's under a cloud of sadness. No, you're not. You're under a cloud of sadness because somebody has finally left your ugly ass.
When she sits in these Zoom meetings, whatever they have about like what's going on with the family, like it has nothing to do with her. They're talking about the children and schooling and all this stuff, and it's like she's sitting there silent. Like these meetings have nothing to do with her. Like she's not even part of the family. Like you said, if he wanted to, he could spend time with her because she is alone and not going anywhere. And she even says, like, I'm following all the protocols. Why isn't he visiting me?
Yep, and that's what she said. She wants to be there. And I saw Paula's thing. Now, after that catfishing thing, that's true. And I don't think nobody really talks to Meri right now except for Robin. She's starting to talk to her because I know Janelle and Christine are close. Christine does not like Robin at all. I don't think Janelle cares too much for Robin. Meri is trying to get in where she fits in. What do you think, Al?
I think the children is what keeps Robin and Meri together, because Meri has a close relationship with the children. I think that's what it is. But I don't think that Robin feels that she's any type of threat. Meri's any type of threat. She knows that Kody doesn't really give a crap. So
thank you. But then Robin's always complaining that she never wanted to be in a monogamous relationship. That's why she got into the polygamy part of it. But she's the one that's benefiting from it.
Absolutely. Now she can tell, like she said, like she's saying it to us, but don't come home tonight. Go spend time with Truly. Don't come back in this house until you're spending time. Go pick Truly up and bring her here. Something. She should encourage this. She should be encouraging this.
Why doesn't? Thank you. She should bring Truly there. You're absolutely right. But his excuse is that Christine and them have been traveling. Do I think Christine would have left if they were in Vegas? I think she would have stayed because of the distance. They were all apart from each other. So they all got a taste of being like in a single family.
Yes. And then they realized.
Yes.
Yeah, they realized that his actions, and then I saw when he said something about well, I need to give you permission to take the kid or something like that. She's like,
yes.
And she says in the interview, we've been in Flagstaff and he could have spent time with her and he's choosing not to. Why now all of a sudden that I want to leave, he's making it like he needs to be spending time with his child.
And that's the truth, and everybody said it. And the only thing that Robin said was, well, Kody can make more of an effort. Why aren't you encouraging him? Just like you said. Good morning, breezy girl.
The Ysabel was having that major back surgery and her father wasn't there. Like, because and if he needs to travel and quarantine, he can travel with her and then quarantine back at Christine's house for the 2 weeks and take care of his daughter who just had surgery. There's ways around it. You know what I mean? His excuses are BS. Yep. Yes, especially if she has a nanny.
Yep. He said that he has to think about everybody. No, you were thinking about Robin. You
Yeah.
don't go around anyone else. And Mona Regina is right. He has to have 4 wives. That's why I think if they, I know there's going to be another season. They're going to start looking for Kody another wife.
I think Robin's going to recruit people. She has to have
Yeah.
like a community that she and it's going to be Robin approved.
Now, I like the fact that McKelty and Isabella said that she hopes her mom finds someone that she can truly love and that can love her. Even the kids know.
Oh my goodness! But Kody, when he sat down and had the conversation with her, and he said, "You're going to have a boyfriend that's going to take all my money," like what
Yep.
was that?
What money? What money? He has no money. Kody has nothing. These
Obviously,
women
she
are taking
doesn't
care of
care.
him.
She sold the
Yes, the
property
show
for ten
pays them.
dollars. That shows that she doesn't care about the money.
Yep. The show pays them. And at first they all used to get what was it, 100 and something thousand an episode.
Uh-huh.
And they canceled that. And then Kody went back to the network and they're all bundled together. So, that's why the show came back because they canceled it after what? It was 9 seasons or 10 seasons, Lauren.
Yeah,
And
something
they
like
took
that.
that big pay cut.
To come back. Now, they don't show much of Meri. Like, what does Meri do all day? She's by
Sit in her
herself?
house. She sit in her house.
All they show is her doing interviews or when they have these Zoom meetings or
Yep.
these family parties, and she just looks out of place, like a stranger. Right?
Yes. Meri looks uncomfortable, but she says she's not going anywhere.
Why? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Care.
Why? Why?
Go. I think if they all go do their thing, Robin would be forced to get a job. Christine is gone. Do we think Christine has a boyfriend by now? Hi, selfie queen. I
I
like
hope so.
what
I think Christine's beautiful. I think
she
Christine,
is.
out of all the, she's beautiful, and her
And she
children.
looks, she looks so happy. What do you think?
Yes.
She's got a voice now. She is ecstatic to be away from him. And Jan said anybody with a pulse would not want Kody.
No, he is not all that, and he's not even a good parent. That's the thing too. Like, at least if you're not a good husband, be a good parent. Or
Lauren,
pick
did
up
you see?
Truly and bring Truly to the nanny to hang out with her other siblings.
Yep, that's true. Did you see what Paula said? The new LLC. See, I haven't looked to see what the new LLC. The new LLC started with the kids' initials. Get the hell out of here. There he goes again. Selfie Queen is saying hi, Lauren.
Hi, Selfie Queen. I thought I typed it in chat.
Instead of getting a why, Kody get husband. He is dumber than a rock, and he needs to be dominant. He needs to be put in his place. I think I need to go on Sister Wives.
You know what the good thing is, though? Wait, does Christine Brown have a new boyfriend? 2 days ago, Sister Wives star Kody Brown questioned why ex-wife Christine. Read more. I wonder. I hope she does.
He needs to. And right, he doesn't want to have sex with anybody else but Robin. But Robin don't really want to have sex with him all the time.
Well, that's what he says. I don't want an intimate relationship with you. And she's like, why would I be with you then? Why? And she took all his stuff and moved it out into the garage. Good for you. But then why would I go there and sleep on a couch when I have a comfortable bed at Robin's? Go there and sleep on the couch and spend time with your children.
That's what you're there for, to spend time with your kids, because you don't want an intimate relationship with Christine. And then when you try to say, what he said, but what I meant was, right now he was trying to use sex as a bargain with her to keep her there. That wasn't working with Christine. And Debbie is right. 2 weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago? Robin said they have to rebuild, meaning they need to get another wife for Kody. Let's see. Does anyone like Robin? No, I don't.
I don't. She's fake. She's totally fake. Totally 100% fake. Fake.
I don't. I don't care for her at all. Let's see what else we have. So, anything else good happened this episode that you like, Lauren?
I'm trying to think. There's so much. There's so much that just like just you don't want to be a good husband, be a good father. You wanted to have all these kids and procreate and all this, but then when push comes to shove, now Isabel is going to stay with Janelle's daughter.
In North Carolina, yes.
What's her name with the black curly hair? Why can't I think right now? And her
Damn, I
boy,
just had it on the tip of my tongue.
yeah, Caleb is her husband. Caleb.
I can't remember. But she said it, and she's going to be in good hands. The other daughter is going to live in town with her girlfriend, which we already know she's living there now. So the only one she has is Truly, and
yeah,
I think
why does she need to live in an apartment? Why couldn't she go live in one of the houses with the dads and another mother?
Because because she's gay, bisexual, and she's living with her girlfriend.
Okay, well, good for her. I didn't know all that. Yeah, good for her.
Yep, he wants his little cult. Oh my God!
What did you think of the sing along? I think that stuff is a little weird.
That was weird. That was weird.
The family sing along. I thought that was like a little.
But you know what I thought was funny though, Lauren, when I saw Kody he moved one picture. That's the only thing he's moved in I don't know how long, when Janelle and them are carrying all these big ass boxes. I can't with this man.
Sometimes we see him and the boys like cutting logs on the property, and you see like he makes the boys like spaced out from him, like keeping 6 feet, but it's like more like 20 feet. And I'm like, what are they doing there? Is that for show, or are they actually like trying to? It is, right?
Only for show. Because if you look at when they showed the property, has anything been done with that property since they showed us that last year and the year before?
No, they're buying houses. They're buying houses. Maddie, her name is Maddie. Yes, these women are like Robin bought a house. Why are you buying a house when you could be building?
Well, because the house, when they had to leave that rental property,
yes,
and Robin really wanted to buy. Kody was trying to convince her to rent. Robin gets what she wants.
Yeah, and it had to be big enough. Like these. Okay, so now let's the trailer thing. He's saying it's too small and stuff like that. At one point when the season started, they were in a tiny house. Well, the house was decent size, but for 4 families, 3 families living in that house. And that was efficient. But now things are too small. Like Robin needs a big, huge. There's nothing for rent that is big enough for Robin. Why? You're just renting it temporarily till you build.
Renting it temporarily. And Jamie is right. Robin is quite nasty and snarky in her confessionals. And that's why I said she doesn't really care. She puts on for the show. She doesn't care about anybody's kids but her own. She likes McKelty. She loves McKelty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she cares too much about any other. I'm serious. That's my opinion. It's all about Robin and her kids.
No, she's fake. She acts like, I don't even know what's going on. How do you not know what is going on when your husband is there all the time? Do not say it's because Robin wants her mail wiped down and these other mothers are not wiping down the mail. That is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Because if you remember doing C-19, and I know my sister is a mail carrier. She's retiring this year. They had to wear gloves because just like we don't know where the mail came from, they didn't know either. Just like when we had that anthrax scare, when they were delivering stuff, they had to wear gloves because you never know what they're putting on these envelopes. So, and Dom says they all need to leave Kody. They're so much better than his selfish, lazy ass. You're absolutely right.
100%. And even the groceries, though, they were like, that was something that we all did in the beginning, too. Like, I didn't, but people were wiping down the groceries before they brought them in the house because they didn't know so much. But now that they're more educated about this virus, he wants to still do these rules. And it's all a bunch of crap, in my opinion. It's just excuses,
excuses, Lauren. Paula says Robin doesn't work. What right does she have to say don't buy your truck? She was pissed because Kody bought that truck. Now the question is, what money did Kody use? But he bought it. He bought the truck for Janelle to be able to pull this trailer.
Mm-hmm.
How much did his sister-in-law sell that truck to him for? Because Robin, she's just bland. She's really mad. But how was Meri? I mean, how was Janelle supposed to get the trailer to Coyote Pass?
Right. And I like the fact. I think they all should have bought trailers and put them on there as they're building.
That's what.
That would have been a great idea.
Warren, I said that last year. Why don't they all put? Because like when Katrina hits, or when we have hurricanes in Louisiana, or when my uncle was building his home, he put a trailer on my grandfather and grandmother's property, because they have a lot of property. But he was like, it was like maybe 100, but he was on the property building his home. When Katrina hits or any hurricane hits, you put those trailers on there and you're rebuilding, or you're building a new. Why didn't they
deliver
do that?
The trailers right to you? Actually, I've seen them. Like, they put them on the back of trucks and they deliver them. And if you need it bigger, they'll deliver two, and they put them together.
Put them together. Yes.
So
that's what I didn't understand when they first did it. I'm like, why are you looking for houses? But Robin needs to have, because there's 5 kids. But why are you looking? You could have had an extension. You could have gotten one of those prefab homes put out there as you're building.
Right, but these polygamous families live in houses where they're all living in one together, and they're not very big, and they're all spaced together, and like that's like they started out in something small.
Yeah, you remember they did that once before. They all lived in the same house. You remember that?
When they first started in the beginning of the season. Yes, when they first started, they were all in that one house together, and then Christine, like her mentioning now that back then when she had to work, like the older kids had to put the younger kids to bed, and they were all in the same house. He couldn't walk down the stairs. House. And he said, it's not your turn or whatever. It's not your night or whatever.
And you remember when he wanted to build this house and each woman would have her own kitchen and her privacy? The name of the show, James, is Sisterwives. It's Sisterwives. It's about a polygamous family. So Christine vetoed that straight out. She said no. Meri didn't like when they were living all in one house because she felt that she didn't have any privacy and the kids would run through her area to get to the next area. I think Kody blowing off Ysabella's back surgery when his daughter was in pain was Christine's final straw. That could have been it, but I think she had reached that final straw way before then.
Hey, Draza. Well, I also think there was a point when Meri wanted to have children, and as they had money and technology was different, and like Kody was like shooting it down.
Yep.
Like, he could have done that for her.
But he didn't want to do,
No, he didn't want
to do anything. But she's been depressed ever since that catfishing stuff happened because it made her look foolish. It made her look desperate.
Yeah, and she might feel like she embarrassed the family too.
Yep, and she embarrassed the family. But if it would have been a man, she would have been gone. Not a second thought.
100%, which would have been good for her. Good for her.
Maybe a woman who has never seen the show and enjoys supporting her free. That's Kody's next wife.
Well, I'm telling you, there's a lot of women out there to be on TV. They'll get with him because they're going into like kind of like a
TV.
Yeah. And I think Robin will find somebody to recruit because at one point there was rumors that somebody that was like Robin's cousin's friend or something was like looking into dating Kody.
Yeah, I thought it might be the nanny myself till I found out she was married. Do you remember the nanny who was there and she gave the whole family C19, but Kody's protocols? Remember the protocols?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't pay for anything, nothing. But when he told Christine that you're not going to take her from me, Kody, I want to know how much money are you going to pay Christine? Because as Christine said, and we all know, they were never legally married.
Right.
So there is no such thing as a divorce. And to come to find out that Kody's name is not even on the birth certificate.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that. I guess because
Yep,
in
his
Utah
name was
back then
not on the birth certificate.
it was illegal. So it's
Yep.
very easy. So things are made very easy for her. She was saying it was her anniversary, but she's not celebrating it. The marriage
Nope,
is
she's
over.
not celebrating it. And that's when she told the wives that she and Kody were getting divorced.
Did you see the upcoming like clips for next week that they were showing,
Yes.
and something about
Yes.
truly overhearing a conversation?
Yes. Because she was talking to oh my God,
McKel,
McKelty.
yeah,
Yeah, she was talking to McKelty. I saw it. She said that was the hardest conversation she had to have. That's the conversation she and Kody should have had with Truly together.
together. Hmm. I don't know if I would want him there though, because who knows what he would say? You
Yeah,
know, the things that come out of his mouth. Who knows? You know,
he's
actually, they
disgusting.
shouldn't have. Yeah, the way he.
Wait
Who
a minute.
knows?
He
He's.
never helped pay a hospital bill for. Oh my God.
Oh, remember when her kidneys were failing that time?
Yes.
Yeah.
He never. Oh my goodness. I think Meri was so young when she married Kody. What was she, 17?
Was
And
it?
after
But
all this years, she might be afraid. Yeah.
I want to say that whose mother was married to Cody's dad, though.
It was Meri's
It was
mom, or was
Mary's.
it Janelle's mom? Was it
Oh my God.
Mary's or Janelle's mom?
One of
Or
them
was
was
it
married,
Christine's? I can't remember now. Shit.
and then Maddie's husband is Cody's like nephew, right?
Yep. But you notice the other kids that went away, they don't believe in this polygamous lifestyle.
No, they don't. But in the beginning, when they first started in Utah, they all like were about the whole polygamy thing.
Yeah, because they
And
were
then,
trying to, because I remember when Mary's daughter was getting of age, Kody was saying that, it was time for her, for the polygamous lifestyle, and never understood why she was resisting. Well, now we know she's gay.
well, but she was the one that was most for it too. Now, is it because she thought that maybe she could have relationships with the wives? That's what
Ooh.
I was thinking, because she was the one that was most for it at first too, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's because after she came
Yeah.
out, she was thinking that the wives have relationships, but I don't know. But good for her. And then when she came out, Robin was the first one to embrace her.
She was. She was. She was. She was. I don't think Meri had an issue with it. Kody still doesn't care for it. He
Yeah.
doesn't like it at
No, I
all.
think Meri was just shocked. I think she was just shocked.
Yeah, she
And
was
then
just shocked.
especially being that's her only child, so then I'm sure she thought about, okay, now she can't have kids, like at least there'll be grandkids one day, but there still can be grandkids. We know how technology is these days. So
Yep, they can still do the grandkids, but Kody drinks too. Ooh. Selfie queen, I believe you. Okay, let's see what else we have to say, because I'm gonna have to get out of here. Kody drinks too much soy milk. He's so emotional. What else? What else, El? What else happened that really got under your skin?
I did just a thing where he said, why would he be miserable in that trailer? He doesn't see her anyway. He doesn't see that wife. All these excuses, and same
He's
thing
not
every week.
there anyway. When was
Nope.
the last time he actually went and spent any time at Janelle's house, except for to go out there when she was pulling, when they were cutting the shrubbery? When was the last time? You remember when he went over there and the sons jumped on him
Yeah.
about the way he doesn't spend time with them? He's always with Robin. Those kids see the favoritism. They see Robin is where he wants to be.
He
He
told the
doesn't
boys
spend
to move
time over
out. He wanted her to kick the boys out of the house.
there. Yeah.
Remember? And she said, absolutely not. And he's like, well, it seems like I'm not the man of the house. She's like, why am I going to kick the boys out?
And that's what I said too, Paula. Her not wanting that pad on the property, when they start building, it's going to be tore up anyway.
Yeah.
You're not out there, Meri. You're in your home, which is Meri. Is she renting or she buying? Or did she buy that?
I don't know what she's doing. I thought she was in some apartment, but
No, she's in a house.
she
Big
always
old
needed
house.
that big house. Remember in Vegas, she needed the big house and it
Yep,
needed
and
all
she's
this
got a
extra
big house
stuff,
now.
and it
Yep,
was just for her.
She's got a big house now. Big house. Her house is big. Christine's house is big. Robin's house, yep, and Janelle's is the smallest house.
Mhm.
Christine's house, we see it, it's huge. Meri's house is huge. And that's why they were asking, why didn't they do Thanksgiving last year at Meri's house? But Meri went over to Robin's house. Meri has a big ass house. She doesn't have anyone there.
Right.
She has a big house.
Debbie H
So,
says Meri rents a mini mansion. We don't see much of Meri though because there's not that much content. What would they be
yep,
showing
yep,
her doing? You know, it's like she goes in these Zoom meetings and they're talking about the direction of the family, and she's got no input because nothing pertains to her, not one thing.
yep. This is just sad. But Meri, I'm waiting to see what happens with her because she was pissed when Kody told her just to move to the bed and breakfast. Basically, woman, I would take that to mean I wouldn't sit there and keep putting myself through this bull, being ignored, only
Mhm.
seeing people on birthdays or special occasions because they want nothing to do with you. Although Robin is trying right now, but it's fake to me.
No, yeah, absolutely. If she was trying, Kody would be spending more time. Kody would have been setting up that birthday party. Kody would be over there sleeping on the couch to see Truly. But Kody, does he have this thing with Robin where he's the man of the house and what he says goes and she can't tell him nothing? She acts
Nope.
like she doesn't like him there. Doesn't she act like she doesn't like
Yes,
him?
she acts like she doesn't like him there. And Kody said himself way back when that Robin has been the most submissive to his protocols, which is the CDC guidelines, and then some. Yep.
Uh, how does he know if he's not around the other wives, though?
That's just it. He doesn't know.
All right.
The only reason Meri wanted another baby was when she divorced Kody so he could marry Robin. Meri thought the baby would keep Kody close because she knew she was losing him. I believe that, and that is true.
I believe
That
that,
is
but
true.
I also believe that all of them, the way they bonded together is because of the kids' relationship. So once her kid was off, there was no reason for her to be bonding because they would get together for the kids to be together. She
Yep.
sits there on Christmas and all the kids are opening presents and she's there like, there's none of that. It would just be awkward as heck for me.
Okay, so Janelle's mom was the third wife to Kody's dad. Thank you. It's Janelle's mom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are they Mormons? Well, no. They're like, because they're practicing polygamy, and a lot of the Mormons don't practice, well, that we know of,
Mm-hmm.
don't practice that anymore. What they do is hidden.
Yeah.
Janelle's ex-husband is Meri's brother. Yes.
Close knit
Damn.
family. Close knit
He's got
family, huh?
that divorce papers. They need them. But anyway, I'm serious. If you guys don't watch Sister Wives, please do. This is the best season in the last 2 years, I think.
Oh man, I just like that Christine's opening her mouth. And he's like making it like she's some jealous wife. And there was some jealousy, but also like you weren't
Yes.
being a good partner. You weren't being a good
Thank
partner.
you, Paranormal. Only Robin. He doesn't care. But he's gonna try to be, because he has to, get everything back because he wants that money because they're supporting Robin's and Kody's lifestyle. Kody does not work. He doesn't work. Nothing. He
Doesn't
doesn't
he
do
make it?
anything.
And he had a two-seater car. He has all these kids and all this family, but he bought a two-seater car, right? He had that
Yep.
fancy like two-seater car.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, but look at this. They did. I forgot. They put a lien on Robin's house. I forgot about that. So he had to pay that bill. Well, I'm sure the wives got together and paid it because Kody don't have any money. He has money that comes from TLC. But you remember, so now they all grouped together. Does Kody take all the money and disperse it or what? Because before they all had separate contracts. Now they don't.
They
Yep.
all have separate because I can't see Meri making the same amount as like Robin because Meri does nothing.
Oh my God, 52. Yeah, guys, please hit the like button. But I I wanted to come on because I was like, oh my God, I got to talk about this morning. And normally Debbie and I discuss it on Thursday. We probably will again. But this episode, Christine to me is freer. She's speaking, not that she never spoke her mind, but now it's just you can see she's lighter. You can
Mhm.
see she's smiling more. And I am so happy for Christine. I like to keep at least 100 miles between me and my ex-wife. Oh my
Thank you,
God.
Mims.
I didn't see anyone bring a birthday. Nope. I didn't see a gift. I didn't see a birthday or a graduation gift. You're absolutely right. I didn't see that. Did I miss that, Lauren?
No, I didn't see it either, but they sang that song, and I was thinking, like was that like that? I thought they would have to rehearse. So how did they rehearse that
They
little
probably
sequence?
did it behind the scenes.
Or like
We don't get to
A
see
Zoom
everything.
rehearsal type thing? You
Yep.
know?
Yep, we don't get to see everything. So, but anyway, what we do see is that Kody looks like an ass. He's a narcissist. Let's see, he's self-centered. Is there any other words we can use for Kody?
A deadbeat dad.
A deadbeat dad.
Deadbeat dad. 100%.
Okay. They're fundamentalist LDS of the latter. Yeah. So they're fundamentalists of the Latter Day Saints. Uh, they have different. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I'm going. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go down and say hi. Lauren, anybody, anything else we missed? I want to see everybody's comments.
No, and you said you're going to
Okay.
do it on here or somebody else's during the week, so I can make sure I'm
No, no, no.
substituting.
On Thursdays is when we have cocktails. We talk about Smothered. We talk about My Big Fat Fabulous Life, which has been boring as shit lately. We talk about
Oh,
so guys, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, their reunion, first part is Wednesday.
I'm excited for that.
Please watch because Debbie and I will be breaking it down, and I hope Kathy Hilton is on this first part because she rips Lisa Renna a new ass. I
Ooh,
love it. Love
I'm
it.
excited
I
for that.
love it.
I'm excited.
So, but we covered Smothered and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Sister Wives, and a couple other shows. But Lauren, there was a show last year called So Freaking Cheap and adult adopting adults. Girl, I got into that. I'm hoping it comes back. Every time I did adults adopting adults, I was getting almost 2,400 views.
Oh, really?
I didn't realize how popular this show was. Well, people were watching, but no one was covering it.
That's exciting. Yeah,
And
I'm
then
going to
one
have
of the
to.
guys that was on there, they stopped the show because he was messing with younger girls and they
Oh,
stopped filming the show.
did you start watching that Seeking Sister Wives, the new? I couldn't get into it. I tried to a little bit.
Debbie covers that on the commentary zone with Jamal, and
Okay.
I watched there. But I got into. She had me watch it, and I was into it, and then I was like, I don't have time to watch all of this, so I just go
Yeah.
back and listen to their replays to hear what's going on. Yep, he only loves Robin. That's it. That is it. It.
The
Okay,
Big Fat Fabulous Life. I had a little bit of friendship. I don't want to say relationship like that with Lenny for a little bit. I'm going to
yeah, we
start
need
like
to get. Well, no, we can't get Lenny. Oh yeah, Lauren interviewed Lenny on
he's
her
probably on
channel.
contract, right? Because he's
Yeah,
doing more to the show.
yep. So Lauren interviewed Lenny on her channel last year. Is that interview still up?
Oh yeah, it's still up. It's still up. Yep.
Which one's not-
He was a little. He messaged me after two and apologized. He said he got too high and had to hop off. But it was yeah, it's still
Well,
on my channel.
I know this week that they're going on Family, and she's sharing the room with Lenny. We know there's no Frenchman. We don't hear nothing but the Frenchman. The Frenchman never called to check on moms. Frenchmen don't do shit.
No.
So again, it's a storyline, just like Chase, which I love Chase. Oh my God, I love Chase. And I want to see this new baby. And I wish they just bring Chase back on the show just to piss Whitney off, but it's her show, so they're not going to.
Yeah. I feel bad that he got so much hate for what he did.
Yeah, I love the Real Housewives of New York. I love New York. I love New Jersey. I love Beverly Hills. Potomac is coming back.
I think it started last night. I think
Huh?
Potomac started last night. I thought I saw that it was on last night, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I
Maybe.
have to go check because I thought, oh, it is the fall.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
Thank
last night I saw that.
you, Glenn.
I saw it on, but I didn't watch it, so I was
Okay.
assuming the new
So,
season started with Potomac. I like Potomac. I don't
I
like
love
Dubai.
Potomac.
I don't like
Um, I don't
Dubai.
like. I started liking Dubai. The first, then I said, "Nah, I don't like Salt Lake City," but I'm going to watch because, and I know they're on right now because I want to see what Jen Shaw's sentencing has been postponed to December 22nd, which pissed me off because she should have been sentenced this month.
Does anybody in here
All right,
watch Below Deck Med? Because I've been remember the Frankie
Yep,
boy
I
who
got
hooked
the
up with.
episode. I'm going to watch it. So, are you going to bring him on anytime soon?
Where he's in the middle of moving, and we're gonna plan something. But the Frankie boy who hooked up with Kyle,
Yes.
I've been talking with him, and he's now, he's a New Yorker, so we got like a lot in common. So he's getting settled in and moving and stuff, and we're gonna plan something by me, which will be cool. So if anybody's into that, we'll let you guys know, though.
Yeah,
I
we'll
pop on
definitely let
Heidi's
you
and let
know.
you guys know.
Yep, we'll definitely let you know. But Potomac, okay. So I gotta watch Potomac. So Debbie, we gotta watch Potomac. So on Thursday, we're gonna cover Smothered, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and the Real Housewives of Potomac. And those are the three that I'm gonna do Thursday. Gotta get those three. I gave up New Jersey. Yeah, Teresa, I can't deal with her. I can't. That forehead, nothing about her. She knew that Joe was doing what he was doing. She wasn't stupid, but they're blaming it, telling me she was just signing. Girl, anytime you go to the store with wads and wads of cash because you can't get fucking credit, you know your husband is crooked. Okay? The man she's married to now is a piece of
Weird.
shit. So
Weird, the stuff that came out online and stuff, and then she was like getting so mad at people for mentioning it. It was just weird.
yes,
And
yes, she's fake.
but I'm wondering what, because now there's a problem. The sister didn't even go to the wedding,
Yep,
so
the brother and the
the brother
sister-in-law
and the
didn't
sister-in-law
go.
didn't go. So
I'm
let's see.
looking forward to this because I'm sure they're gonna start spilling all kinds of stuff. Did you hear Colin salt up the size of Freddie's peep? Really?
Freddie, his name was, I thought it was Frankie Boy. Frankie Boy is what Freddie is on
Oh,
another
that's
kid.
what happened. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Was yes, Joe was a crook. You know that. You know
And then
that.
she played like
He
she
was a
didn't know what was
crook.
going on. They
And
put her in
then
jail for a reason. They put her in jail for a reason.
they put her in
Absolutely.
jail for a reason. She knew. She knew. She knew. Everybody knew. And you know what? I never forget. What's her face said it. The one whose daddy was caged by the mob. Um, what's her name? The one with the red hair that the husband with the restaurant.
Carolyn Manzo. Yeah, the
Yep,
Manzo
she
family.
said it. She said it. She said it. She said it. She said it with the brownstone. So Caroline's daughter is now divorced.
Lauren got divorced?
Lauren was going through a divorce, and so was oh my God. What's Caroline's sister-in-law's name? And not
Dina.
no,
Jacqueline.
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 Jacqueline's daughter and her husband. Jacqueline's
Ashley.
daughter, yeah, and her husband are going through a divorce because my understanding is he was abusive towards her.
Oh no.
Yep.
Ashley, her name was.
Yep. Ashley, that's her. She was horrible to her brother's wife. Yeah, she's still horrible. They tried to make it, a kumbaya. They lost the mother, now the dad. And, she made it seem like Joe wasn't doing anything for his family when Joe was the one that was paying the mom and dad's bills. She and her husband, Joe, weren't doing shit, but sitting there using camera time with them. But Joe, the brother, was taking care of the parents.
Well, now, did you hear that, I don't know the whole story. How one of the Joes
denied.
The parents took out, Teresa's parents had to take out a second mortgage to pay off some debt, and that's why they ended up out of their house living with Teresa.
Yep. Because that was because of Joe. That was because of her husband.
Her husband, Joe. Okay.
Husband, not the son, Joe. That's when Joe Gorga said, "Your husband is the reason our parents are the way they, going through what they're going through right now." Her husband, Joe.
He did a lot to their family. And now you understand more of it, why, they were fist fighting and stuff on certain episodes. It makes sense.
Yep. So seriously, oh my God, I gotta go. I love you
There you
guys.
go.
Also, there will not be, I think the last time I checked, Josh was denied a new trial, but Tina can tell you better than I can because we're supposed to be. But Josh was denied a trial. I mean, a retrial. But they're pending charges. There are more charges against Josh. So I don't know if they're going to wait till he served this time and then tack on. So I definitely have to look that up, Sunway, and I will have an answer for you the next time you see me. So I will definitely look it up. So, guys, I love you guys. I have noticed Teresa. Wait a minute. Hold on. Notice Teresa hasn't written any. Yeah, because her mom was the one that was writing all of this. That wasn't Teresa. It was a ghostwriter, and the ghostwriter, I interviewed her. Emily. I interviewed Emily. She ghost wrote. Well, she worked with Margaret. She didn't ghost write, but she is the ghostwriter for Teresa's book. And I interviewed her. And she follows me, and she sent me all of her books and signed. She is the one that wrote Teresa's cookbook along with her mother. Okay. Teresa goes in to narrate the book, and she's reading it. And I'm like, oh my God, does this woman actually have an education? I said, can we get somebody else to read this book for us, please? Because it was like, and I was like, oh my God, who's going to sit there and listen to that on Audible? I won't. You need to let it flow better. But anyway.
Have a good day, guys. I think me and Joe are going to be live 3-4ish.
Okay.
I don't know about whatever, but everybody have a good day. Thank you for having me on, Heidi.
Love you, Lauren. Thank you guys for being here. I got to get out of here. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. And again, thank every single one of you for being here. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.
Head down, push forward through the tough times, 'cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times, 'cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. 'Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll